What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. Obligatory. Could you imagine if this title was Doctor Who's David Tennant speaks out on black mediocrity being celebrated? Yeah, exactly. Me too. But here we have this one in our timeline where it's completely all right to speak like this against white people. Doctor Who's Ncuti Gatwa speaks out on white mediocrity being celebrated. Ncuti Gatwa says black actors need to be absolutely flawless to get half as much recognition as mediocre white actors. And I would say maybe that was true if it was fucking 20 years ago. Actor Ncuti Gatwa has shared his thoughts on the lack of recognition given to black actors. As of course, now we're going to go into, if I gave a shit performance, it can't be because I gave a shit performance. It has to be because racism. Heaven forbid people just don't like you or think you're a good actor. This goes for across the board, anyone complaining. It goes for a lot of people. It's not always a conspiracy. Maybe you just fucking suck. Gatwa addressed his history-making casting and how it pertains to how much harder it is to get recognition compared to his white contemporaries. I get a brief glimpse of it in initial casting, but it's not something I'll avidly keep up on, Gatwa said of the social media complaints over his Doctor Who casting. Right. Your black skin were the least of the complaints about that Doctor Who casting, and they started with the previous one, that female doctor, Dr. Karen, who we will lovingly call Dr. Karen, played by Jodie Whittaker. The hate is kind of fascinating to me because there's so much energy they're putting into it. You are so angry over something so inconsequential. This is the part that they always play. Pronouns don't matter. Pronouns don't matter. Why do you care about them? Why do you care about them? And then when we don't give a shit about them, we don't want them, boy, do they show us how much they matter. And here he's playing Black Doctor Who? That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Why do you care? It's inconsequential. Then why don't you fucking change it? If it was inconsequential, why did you change it? If it doesn't matter that there were no female custodians in Warhammer, then why did you change it? You get the thing here is they somehow keep fucking saying, why does it matter? It's inconsequential. And then they change it because it's not inconsequential. He thinks anyone that has a problem with this, regardless of the lore reasons or anything else, he says, you are so angry over something so inconsequential that you can't be an interesting person. You can't have much in your life. I don't have the time to do that. And by the way, and I will just also, that is the greatest fucking, you can't have much in your life. Bitch! All you motherfuckers that come out here and then that's all you do with your characters. All Ncuti's Doctor Who will be black and gay. No further interesting shit whatsoever. It's the height of irony that's what's accused. All these people that say this and then they get hired for writing gigs and all they can spew out is a black, gay, and or trans character. No actual interesting storytelling. No actual writing. Nothing that would engage with any normal people. Nope. All they can do is what they know. And anyone else that calls on that apparently is just, so sad, so uninteresting. Well, there's a reason no one's watching anymore. You can't have much, but also I think they need to go find a hobby. I think they need to go find a hobby is one thing. Bitch ass punk, this was their hobby. Gary from Neurotic had Doctor Who as a hobby before you all came in there and wrecked it. That's the worst part. But another thing is that we do need to see a shift happening in casting in positions of power in the status quo. Yeah, you want less white people. You want people like you to be in charge. I get it. I mean, not a fast shift. Things could tip over the other way a little bit quicker. They already have. But you see people kind of malfunctioning because things are changing. Bro, when you had a trans character tell Doctor that is a male presenting doctor, tell David Tennant that is a male presenting doctor he would never understand, I'll go fuck it yourself. And it's really, at this point, it's not even anger to most of these people. It's resignment. They're done. They're not even watching. I'm angry. I'm animated because I hate these fucking comments. I hate these victim boo-boo comments about people don't like me, not because I'm a shitty actor or I'm butchering the role that has been changed specifically to include me. I hate all that obfuscation and just the basic victim mentality. But then the ones that do really piss me off is the hobby thing. Is like, this was people's hobby. This was people's hobby. We're trained to be like, if I'm not exceptional, I won't be loved. Yeah. Oh, that I believe. You are 100% brought up to be a fucking victim. So of course you're trained to be like, if I'm not exceptional, I won't be loved. Certainly, I think that was my thing. He goes on to say, so yeah, I think I'm just learning now, like, oh, you are allowed to be loved. You don't have to be excellent or aspire to that term, Black excellent. What the hell? Yeah, because there's no such fucking thing as Black excellence. Just like there's no such thing as white excellence. If you do something fucking great, that's just human excellence, and congratulations on your level of melanation. Fucking tired of this racist shit back and forth. People screaming Black power are just as fucking racist as the people screaming white power. Let that cook your noodle a little bit. There's so much white, and here we go. The fact that he fucking said this, I would never unironically say the phrase Black mediocrity. That would be an extremely actual racist thing to say. I know it's fun to joke about the racist shit that we all get accused, but here's another spoiler. We aren't actually racist. I know, shocking. We don't actually judge people based on their skin color, but this group does. This supposedly suppressed and very progressive group actually does judge people on their gender and their skin color. So that's why he was able to actually fucking say this sentence out loud. There's so much white mediocrity that gets celebrated, and Black people, we have to be absolutely flawless to get half of that anyway. So I'm slowly training myself out of that and being like, no shit, you deserve love just for existing. And that has taught me to be a lot more loving as well in a weird way. He said all the quiet parts out loud. I'm great that all the Black people around you taught you that you thought you had some unrealistic Black excellence fucking hit goal to hit before you were allowed to be loved or appreciated. Yeah, no, none of that was true. And I'm sorry you got raised in a victimhood culture. It must be very debilitating for you. Race, and this is the other part, of course. Race will be addressed in Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor Who. Gatwa also gave praise to Jo Martin, acknowledging her as the first Black performer to have portrayed a version of the Doctor in Doctor Who. It's the little Black girl that they added in as the first Doctor, retconning actual Doctor Who Doctor Who lore. No, she's not the first Doctor. William Hartnell is the first Doctor. Thank you. That stems from playing the role in 2020 for a guest starring capacity. However, Gatwa's the first Black actor to star in the series in the lead role with the 15th Doctor's new look. Gatwa went on to confirm how race will be a factor in the storyline's upcoming episodes. I did it when I said everyone stopped watching. We have to address those elements of the characters now because Earth, unfortunately, is still quite a funny little place, Gatwa said. And so, yeah, we will be addressing those things. Russell's has such a knack of being able to bring in these elements of our humanity through this sci-fi lens in a really interesting way. And of course, Doctor Who isn't confirmed. Doctor Who is like the most destroyed franchise out of all of them. Lord of the Rings, we still got the books and the movies. You know, Halo still has the games. Doctor Who had Russell T Davies come back and further ruin it. They brought David Tennant back, further ruined it. And this is just confirmation that you have a victim mentality star and whose sole intention here is to do more further changes. And at the end of the day, if we're going to watch Doctor Who, at least while Ncuti's playing it, enjoy seeing a bunch of race allegories and other 2024 politics in all of your shit. But thankfully, I don't think anyone's watching. And the fact that it's going on Disney, who everyone is also not watching, doesn't bode well. Let me know what you think of this and Ncuti's comments on white mediocrity and the fucking sheer hypocrisy. I don't know about you, I really am tired of the licensed racism against white people. It's not even fun and cute anymore. Oh, poor white man. Yeah, fuck you. Yes. Racism is wrong against any group. It was wrong when it was against Black people back in the day, and it's wrong when it's focused on white people. It always has been. I'm tired of this pendulum because all this is really is revenge against people that never actually did anything against you because we're white, we're someone you can target. So fuck you and your white mediocrity comments. I hate it. I do hate it. Let me know what you think. Should have liked, share, and sub. If you've done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.